Hi, friends. It's Joni with Three Feathers Spiritual Wisdom, here with your weekly intuitive message from Spirit for the week of September 26th through October 2nd of 2021. This year has gone by really fast. I don't know how you feel about it, but time seems to fly. Anyway, I hope you are feeling great and having many blessings. I want to thank you so much for subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. In fact, I'm going to ask you to comment below on this video or in the Facebook post that I put. I really need your help with something. I have I have seen in many readings that I've done, especially with the people out in Grand Island yesterday. Thank you so much for coming by the store, and it was so wonderful reading for all of you. And the readings that I do for people at the Solstice in the Vale in La Vista, there's a theme that is developing for me, and that is to coach people, to teach them, but to teach the beginners. I'm meeting a lot of people who are curious and wondering, and they want to explore things in the spiritual realm, in the metaphysical fields, but they don't know where to begin. And I'm getting kind of drawn to being a teacher, to being a mentor, to being a coach in that way. So I think that I would be great at it because I love people and I kind of already do a little mentoring with students through my full-time day job, and I get great deal of joy from it when people discover something and they evolve. So, what I would like for you to tell me is, what are those topics? What should I be developing as like little curriculums? What are the questions? What is it you want to know more about? And that will help me in developing some extra social media videos and posts. And it will also help me in developing something like sessions that I can offer as a service when I'm in Emerald Healing Arts and Apothecary starting in October. So that would be a really big help for me if anyone would like to give me some ideas. I have a few of my own, but this is sort of like marketing research. What is it that you want to know? So anyway, I know you're here for the reading for the week, and it's been another interesting message for the week. This one is going to be very personal, and I'm not getting any collective, nation, global wide energy off of these cards at all. I'm getting that these are very personal, and so they're going to hit you in different ways, and maybe the messages are for you, and maybe they're not for you. So take that as you do, and you also will be able to pick your own oracle card. So let me tell you what we're using. We're using the Forest of Enchantment Tarot for the main message, and the cards that you get to pick are from a brand new deck, the Sacred Creators Oracle. Now, if you don't think you're a creator, I will disagree with you. All of us create something, whether we create a meal or we create a garden or we create a painting. No matter what, we all create in something. We create our lives. So you get to pick, is it A, B, or C from this deck? Great messages. I love these cards. Okay, so let's get to the message. The first card out was the 10 of challenges. And this has a distinct message, as you know, I like to tell the stories through the cards. And the first part of the story is this attitude of defeat. Like, I've done everything that I can, and I'm really at the end of my rope, and I'm just tired. And this guy is sitting under the tree. It's like, I've fought many battles. His sword is battered and crooked, and he's like, He's exhausted, he's tired, he's had it. So if you've been feeling like you're at the end of your rope, it's like, oh, what can more can I do? What more can do? The energy is there. It's recognized. The energy is there. And I have some thoughts about what you do with this energy. But the other important thing is to note is, and you probably can't see it because it's so small, it's the 10 of challenges. The number 10 in the tarot is about the moment of closure. It's done. This feeling of defeat, you're about to turn the corner because 1 plus 0 equals 1, and that's the start. So this is both the end and the beginning. Okay? All right. So hold on to that. The next card that came out was the 3 of boons, boons, which, that's what it's called in this deck. In the regular tarot, it's called the 3 of Pentacles. And that usually portends group work. And recognizing that as you are a part of a larger team and you add a part of that project. You work on a specific thing, maybe, or teamwork is important. So before you give up totally, remember that you are part of a team. You may have other people that work with you or that you can connect with and network with to get help, and that you have a part and somebody else has a part and someone else has a part, and you're all supporting each other. So remember, there are groups of people around you that can support you, and you don't have to feel so defeated. All right? The next card that came out in the story was Moonlight, the moon. And what I am getting from this is everything looks different. The forest looks different in the moonlight as opposed to what it looks like during the day. During the day, you can find your way very easily. Everything is illuminated. In the moonlight, things are obscured. Things are foggy. You can't see them as well. So, what I'm getting from these 3 cards together is that while you may feel like this no turnabout, or you want to give up, connecting with people and just waiting a while to take a pause. And I asked Spirit for actually clarification on this moon, because the moon can mean many things. It can mean that something in your intuition needs to guide you, and that may be the case for this as well. But the clarifying card that came out was the 2 of challenges. This guy is looking in a mirror. It's about taking time to reflect on where you go next. Okay? So maybe you give up on part of something, but you find partners and people to help you, and you tap into your intuition and you reflect, because things are a little murky right now, and maybe it's time to just stop and rest. Stop and rest under the tree and take a moment to pause. And actually, to tell you the truth, that this is very interesting. This comes up because tomorrow, the 27th, Mercury goes retrograde. And that is usually the time you need to pause, reflect, sometimes redo, rewrite, reevaluate, renew. There, it's all the rewords that go with retrograde. It says you need to stop with the outward action and take a step back and just review. Okay? So that's one of the messages for this week is, you know, maybe give up on something, but maybe just pause it. Pause it. Know that you are a part of a bigger story. You are a part of a team, a network of light workers, a network of people. Things might not look all that great right at the moment, but something is the moonlight is obscuring things. You wait till daylight comes and it will be clearer. Okay? I think that's like an awesome message. And so, what an awesome story the way the cards come together and the messages that flew through me on those. So, are you ready to pick your card? For those of you who picked A, overthinking can spoil the magic. Overanalysis and analysis paralysis can stop you in going forward with all kinds of magical things that you can do. So this is about trusting your intuition, trusting spirit's guidance, okay? And finding a way to combine the heart and the heart and the head. Mercury retrograde already. So overthinking can spoil the magic. And there is lots of magic around you. And you are magic too. So, let that message sit with you and see where you are second guessing yourself and overthinking the process. All right? For those of you who picked B, you are living poetry. And what I'm getting from this is that you are unique, you are beautiful, you are wonderful, and you must let your light shine. Your poetry must be heard. Your sense of self-expression, you're feeling like maybe it's being blunted or you have to tone down your light because other people can't take it. Well, don't do that. The people who can't take it need to fall away from you, and the people that love your light will find it. They'll gravitate towards it. So you are living poetry. All right? Believe in yourself and believe in your beauty. For those of you who picked C, success in transformation. You are evolving and transforming, and you're on path, and stay on path. One of the other messages from this card is that make sure you release all that is old and outdated in terms of your thought patterns and in terms of um, you know relationships or other things that are holding you back, because you are on the successful road to transformation. It's happening. You feel it happening. Sometimes you may get that doubt, but it is happening, and you are well on your way. Again, to evolving into beauty and wonder and joy. So hold on to that and do that. All right? You're 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 having success in transforming, and that will lead to all kinds of wonderful things. I can tell you that. So I want to thank you again for subscribing, liking, sharing. Thank you for all the support that you give me. I'm so excited. I had a great time in Grand Island yesterday. My next event is October 8th with the grand opening of Emerald Healing Arts and Apothecary. It's at 5600 59th Street in Lincoln. The event is from 4 to 7 in the afternoon, and I'll be there, and I'll be pulling oracle cards free and for anyone interested. And you can meet the other practitioners. This is going to be a circle, a business of practitioners for health and wellness. And so it's going to be a place where you can get self-care going with all types of different people. So I hope you drop in and meet everybody and see me and have a great time. So you're cordially invited to that. And then later in October, which I'll mention in the future, is I will be at another little mini fair here in Lincoln. So take care. I wish you many blessings and thank you again for all your wonderful support. Bye now.